The Kakabeka Falls is just 35 kilometers out of Thunder Bay, and it was on my route to Winnipeg. The Kakabeka Falls is also known as the Niagara of the North, which is formed by the 130 feet fall of the Kemistanikwa River over the cliff into a deep gorge. Rainbows were formed by the interplay of the spray from the gorge and bright sunlight. It was truly a visual delight, and the entire experience is something which I can never forget very soon. Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba Province and is its largest city. The city is a mere 100 kilometers north of the US-Canada border. On the outskirts of the city can be seen the longitudinal center of North America. The city is at the confluence of the Red and Assiniboine rivers. Winnipeg is also known as a gateway to the west and is a major rail and transportation hub. It is also the largest urban M forest with more than 200,000 M trees in the city. The pollen of the trees can be seen wafting like snowflakes. The Manitoba Legislative Building occupies a large manicured and landscaped premise with prominent sculptures cementing the land's ties with Ukrainian immigrants. The Golden Boy, which is akin to the Roman god Mercury, stands tall on the domed ceiling of the building. A lovely fountain faces the foreground of the entrance. Facing the Assiniboine River is a statue of Louis Riel, considered widely as the father of Manitoba. The Assiniboine Zoo is spread over hectares of verdant parks. It is an interactive classroom experience almost, with tanks where one can pet stingrays, study more than 200 species of animals from all over the world, and enjoy possibly the finest polar bear enclosure in the whole of Canada.
years old. And then Gambit, the alpha, is actually a little bit younger, and so is Slate. So Jack is the Omega wolf, which means he's on the bottom of the pack order. And then Onyx isn't an alpha female, she's just a female somewhere in the middle. She doesn't really mind pack order or care too much about where she falls in the pack. And of course Slate way back there, he doesn't really care too much about anything. He kind of does his own thing, as you can tell. He's very relaxed, he's kind of just sitting way back there, doing his own thing. Yeah, so
The visit to the Royal Canadian Mint just blew my mind away. It makes over 15 million pieces of coins every day for 79 countries in the world, and it employs just 375 people. The Mint has perfected the process of making colored coins, and those on display in the souvenir shop was truly an eyeful. The tour of the Mint, which included superb commentary by a guide, was truly an experience never to be forgotten. The Forks Market is at the heart of the city and is the right place to appreciate the confluence of the Red and Assiniboine rivers and the historicity of the Indigenous peoples. Old warehouses now serve as vibrant markets and meeting places for farmers and consumers, artisans and customers. Within close proximity of the Forks Market is the Forks Historic Port, the Peace Meeting Site, a beautiful river walk, rail cars, the massive Human Rights Museum, the Esplanade Real Pedestrian Bridge, the St. Boniface Church, and the resting place of the Father of Manitoba, Louis Riel.